Good evening. How are you? I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent stepping up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that is in Canada. It is November 6th, 2024. And we are going to make a super cute, I think it's super cute, shaker card for Christmas. So we're going to be playing with this Snowy Scene Suite. And yeah, so if you're watching, please leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. If you have any questions, please reach out. So, a couple of news things. So, the new online exclusives went live today. So, they are available to everyone. There's some Valentine's Day stuff. There's some adorable, cute things. There's some springy things. Lots of um, just super adorable. Absolutely. I'm loving these online exclusive releases. There's just so much that I want to get in my collection. I just need the time to be able to do it, which I will have soon. I have another less than 2 weeks to my stamp camp, so my event that I'm doing with my friend Laurel, and busy trying to get everything ready for it. There's a whole disaster that hopefully you can't see too much of in my stamp camp, in my stamp room. But yeah, so soon I will be able to play because I won't have work to do for the stamp camp. But so I'm really, really looking forward to that because I tell you, they are gorgeous. So check them out. Check out the online exclusives. We also had two new kits released today or this week. I don't even know what day it is, to be honest with you. I'm hope I'm live on the right day. We had two new kits released this week, and they are super cute too. So check those out. And before I fall asleep at my desk, I'm going to turn you around and we will get stamping. So I'm going to show you the card. So this, we're going to make a version of this card. We're just going to switch up the colors. And isn't he cute? Oh, I just love snowmen. So we just made a little shaker card. So these embellishments are part of the suite. Okay, they're just the white loose snowflakes. You get a whole bunch of them like that. You can glue them on and put a glue dot on them and use them as embellishments, or you can do what I did and use them as a shaker card. And you'll notice that, or you may not notice, but if you look at this suite here, which is on page 33, 32 and 33 of the catalog, you'll notice the DSP is not one that I'm using. So I wanted to use a really kind of subtle DSP. I wanted the snowman to be the star of the show. So I'm actually using on this card and on the one that we're going to do tonight, a different designer series paper. This one was released last year and it came back online. And it is called Winter Meadows, and it is absolutely stunning. So I'm not going to show it all. It's again, it's been here. It was here last year, but there's some really beautiful, just scenery and just traditional or non-traditional, I guess, Christmassy colors, foliage. And I decided that that would be perfect. So this one I did in blues. Okay. We're going to do ones in greens. And I'm trying to decide, like here I made a nighttime snowman. I'm trying to decide if I should stick with the blues inside or if I should do greens with the pretty peacock. So if you have an opinion of what I should try, let me know, but we're going to get started on this. So I've done some prep work in advance. I cut out a piece of the DSP. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I die cut out the snow globe. So this die set, look at all the little gorgeous pieces that you can get. So you can do a big snow globe and a little snow globe. You've got a house, you've got trees, you've got candy canes, snowflakes, little penguin who's absolutely adorable. And that does cut out some of the designer series paper that comes with the suite. Yeah, so I use this die here, and I use the base here, and I cut it out right in the middle. Okay, so that's going to be our window. I have a piece of window sheet. If you don't have window sheets, the piece of, do I have it nearby? I just emptied my stamp set. Yes. So your stamp set comes with a window sheet. So if you don't have actual window sheets, just I just take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and I clean this up because there is a little bit of yucky stuff on it from the factory. I just clean this up with isopropyl alcohol and I use this as a window sheet. This is an actual real window sheet, but they're the exact same thing. So if you don't have window sheets, use your stamps, the piece that comes with your stamp. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this right behind here. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. You can use whatever adhesive that you want. I'm just going to follow around. Hopefully I can see. My eyes have been doing some crazy things today. So how are you guys? Are you guys doing well? So I'm still waiting to see if you think I should do the background in Pretty Peacock or if I should stick with the blues, even though I'm using Lost Lagoon paper. So I'm not sure yet what I should do. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this down just like that. Okay, so now I have my window sheet. And then this will go right like this. So what we want to do is I have just a couple pieces of scrap here. And I am going to stamp my snowman. I am going to use Memento because I do want him to stand out. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up. So are you guys having a good week? I hope you are. A friend of mine, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening to her. So she noticed all of a sudden that she wasn't getting notifications from her bank when she made a transaction with her credit card. And she had it set up so that whenever there's a transaction that she would be notified. And all of a sudden she wasn't notified. And then so she went and you know how I just cleaned this and I just put spray on the wrong side. She went into her, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to do greens? I don't see any comments. Anyone who's watching, let me know. What do you think I should do? Okay, I'm going to try. Let's try Lost Lagoon. No, I'm going to do Pool Party. I think Lost Lagoon will be too dark. So she went into her online banking and noticed that her line of credit was down a lot of money, like a lot of money. Somebody had stolen her identity and so I'm just kind of making an outline around here. And they'd stolen her credit cards, as well as they had access to her bank. So they were making purchases. They had gone in and turned off the notifications on her credit card. And then were making purchases on her credit card without the notification on. And were taking the money, because most people notice your credit card balance, right? Like I know I pay attention to my credit card balance. I pay attention to my bank balance. I don't really go into my line of credit. So what they were doing is they were taking money from her line of credit and making purchases on her credit card and paying it off with her line of credit. So, and they only did that. Sorry, I'm getting a piece of scrap paper out of camera, so you may not be able to hear me. They only did this, like she caught it within one day, and they had already stolen over $10,000 in one day. Can you believe it? So the poor girl has been Hi, Sharon. The poor girl has been spending the entire day trying to sort this out with the banks, and oh, what a mess. Poor thing. Okay. Should I keep it monotone and stay with the greens, or should I do blue and do a blue sky? You know what? If I don't like it, we can always do it again. So I'm going to go, I'm going to keep it monotone. So we're doing a green sky. It could be Northern Lights. Oh, so see, my Lost Lagoon doesn't show up very well around my snowman. That's okay. So I'm pushing too hard. I'm going way too fast. When you guys do this, don't do what I'm doing. I'm pushing hard, and I shouldn't be. I should be just very gently coming in, going in circular motions, and not getting big clunks on there. But you know what? I'm going to get big clunks in there, and we're just going to add texture to our snowman. So Sharon, I am doing okay. We are crazy at work. That's new, eh? I don't know. I need to find myself a new job. All right. Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. I love the snowman. Okay. So I've cut out some little things here. So I'm gonna stick his hat on just because I want to keep it monochrome. This will stop some of the snowflakes, just so you know, in the shaker. Okay, that doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, then stamp the hat. Don't die cut it. So you can stamp it and just stamp it in a pretty peacock or whatever color scheme you're doing, and that won't impact your snowflakes. For me, it doesn't bother me, so I'm gonna just glue it down. Okay. So this morning at 7 a.m., we received our doorbell rang, and we went out. My husband and I went to the door, and there was a letter there from the city that I live in. And they notified us that they'd be doing some work on utilities and that we may have access issues to our driveway. Okay. The letter was dated over a week ago. And I was in a meeting today, and all of a sudden I hear a jackhammer going, and I'm like, what is going on? I go upstairs. They've torn my driveway to pieces. So they were supposed to, according to the letter, give us a minimum of 24 hours notice if we were going to have access issues. And they just showed up a couple hours later, and our driveway is now in shambles. So we need to get our boat out because we need to close our boat. We need to winterize our boat this weekend. So I don't know what we're going to do because we can't get our boat up. Can you believe it? So much for notice. All right. I'm complaining. I shouldn't be. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm making the base, and I should have been paying attention instead of complaining about my city. Because I need I need this to be outside of my, that's okay. We're going to fix it. We will fix this. I will just come in with the sponge. I need this to be outside of my window. Okay, so that will work. All right, and then I'm just going to stick this down. I'm going to come in with my sponge, and I'm going to fix it before I put this down. So don't do what I do. Don't complain when you're stamping. Pay attention to what you're doing and make sure your windows are big enough. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down. It's probably not going to stick now. I'm going to stick this down. Okay, is that going to be okay? Yep, it's going to be good. And we are good. All right, so I'm going to take all of these off. Oh my goodness. I knew after the week that I've had that I probably should have gone to bed instead of stamping with you guys. But I didn't want to miss stamping with you. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of our snowflakes and I'm just going to stick them in here. Okay, you can put out however many you want in. And so I'm using our adhesive strips. You get 2 or 3 packs of those, strips of those. And we are just going to place this down. So I'm going to place it so I don't see any white. I don't want to see my foam adhesive strips through here. Okay, look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do snow. Oh well, I can't do it now. Wait, what I did on this one is I took a gel pen and I did little snow dots. So even if you're not shaking them, you still see them. And I also forgot to do his nose. Oh my goodness. Okay. Make sure you color his nose before you do what I did. Oh my goodness. All right. We will be okay. This is crafting. Is this the right size even? Did I do this the right size? Nope. I need to trim this. Who has had one of those days? Am I the only one? But that's okay. We're still stamping. We're still fixing it. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this here. But before I do this, I am going to actually stamp my sentiment down here. I'm going to do, am I going to do Let It Snow or Season's Greetings? Which one do I want? I'm going to do Season's Greetings on this one. Let's do Season's Greetings. This set is so cute. You should like Google. I can't wait. I'm going to play with it more this weekend. But if you Google the Snowy Wonder, you will see some absolutely adorable cards. Okay, so if I was thinking, which I'm not, I would have stamped this before I put my foam on. I would have also put my snowflakes on if I was thinking. I should do these videos at 6 o'clock in the morning when I actually have a brain, because at this time of night, I'm kind of done. Okay. I pushed this too hard onto my stamp set, and I'm not going to take the chance of getting this on my card. So I'm just going to take a baby wipe and clean that off. Okay, because I will have this on a bit of an angle because I have foam down here. So I can see that it's transferred over because it is photopolymer. Okay, there we go. Cute. Okay, close this before we end up my fingers in it or my project in it. And then all we're going to do is we're going to glue this down. So you're going to notice that this is elevated above. So I'm going to put some, I'm going to use the edges of my dimensionals, and we're going to stick these here and here. And the rubbish. And lots of edges going on here. We're going to stick this down here. So how are you guys doing? Are you having a good week? I can't believe how warm it is. I know it's supposed to get cold, but
actually contemplated putting my air conditioner on today. The house was in the mid-20s in November. That's insane. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here just so the middle sticks. Oh, thank you. Hi, Claire. How are you? Hope you're having a great week. You'll want to watch from the beginning of the card, Claire, so you can see all my bloopers and all the things that I forgot to do. It's one of those days. Gotta love it. Okay. So I'm just taking the backings off. I've got glue on the window sheet. And we are going to stick this down. Isn't it cute? Oh, but he does. I should have done the snowflakes. I should have used the gel pen, but we'll just have to jazz it up without. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so this is, I just did the die cut of the bottom and I put it through an embossing folder. It is, what is that embossing folder called? Just give me 1 second. And, oh, I don't know the name on it. This is the embossing folder. Let's see if I can find the name really quickly. If I can't find it really quickly, then we, Forever Plaid. So it's the Forever Plaid embossing folder. And it's huge, so it's good for scrapbooking as well. So I just did this in the Forever Plaid. I'm going to take my Wink Stella and I'm going to add a little glitter. So I'm just going to paint over this and it'll add a little sparkle. It was in the 70s today. Oh, wow. It's crazy. Eh? Is it going to get cold? I think our temperature is supposed to drop tomorrow. I don't know what it was, but it was warm. Like I could go out. I went out at 6 o'clock this morning and I didn't even need a sweater on. Okay. And then I'm just going to stick that right down there. Just like that. Okay. It will dry, so it won't be as dark when it dries. So now we need to decide. I don't think I want this tree on here. We could stamp a tree. We could just put these snowflakes around. I could stamp the tree and die cut it. What do you guys think? Stamp a tree or two and die cut it? Let's see what it'll look like. I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with the snowflakes, but let's try. Let's try the trees. We'll do them in Pretty Peacock. You don't know what it's going to be like tomorrow. Well, you know what? I'm not complaining. The weather is strange. Definitely strange. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's grab another one for the smaller tree. I got a little spot there. I must have something on my stamp. This one. I don't know if I'm going to die cut these out. I'm not. Oh, see, I'm getting heavy-handed here. You know what? I'm going to stick with the snowflakes. So I could die cut these out with the dies and kind of stick them just on the one side here. Let me try. I don't think I'm going to like it, but we can try. You guys let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that in there. Get our dies out. Sorry guys, I am kind of designing on the go because I didn't really know what I was going to do. Well, it's very similar to the one, my original one, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like the pretty peacock. I do, but I really wish I had done my gel pen. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these on here. If I was smart, I would get my Post-it note tape and hold these down, but I'm going to live life dangerously and just hope that I can get this through. 76 tomorrow. Oh, that's crazy. And it's November. What's your seasonal norm, Sharon? Or am I asking too many questions? You can tell I'm a scientist, eh? Okay. I just finished a climate change risk assessment for one of my sites. So I'm all into this, how climate change is impacting everything. Okay. Throw snowflakes everywhere. And okay, what do you guys think? Trees with the snowflakes? Trees without the snowflakes? Okay, so there's that. Or we can do trees without the snowflakes. Or we can do snowflakes without the trees. What do you guys think? I kind of like it with the trees, actually. You guys tell me. I know I'm going to do the snowflakes, so I will glue the snowflakes on first. So when you're gluing, oh, what do I have here? When you're gluing these guys on, you just want to be careful with where you're putting your glue, because glue in window sheets makes a big mess. Ask me how I know. So it's quite a bit warmer then. Well, you know what? We'll take it while we can get it, because soon the snow will be flying. Okay, so I'm going to I put glue on half of it, the half that's on the paper. And we'll do the same with this guy. I don't know if you guys can see him off the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, and put this one right here. All right, let me know, with or without trees. I'll put this guy right here. So you can embellish this as well. You can add some embellishment. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay, like this. You know what? Let's do the trees. Let's do something different. I'm going to stick this right here. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. I love him. And then we're going to stick this down. You could pop it up if you want, but you will need additional postage if you do another pop-up. This way you might be able to stick it through without. Okay, so we have season's greetings there. And how about on the inside, we say, let it snow. You like it with? Okay, good. There's such a lag that it didn't come in until I had already glued it. So if you had said without, I wouldn't have done it with, just to ignore you, Sharon. It's because there's a lag. And I didn't see your response, but I'm glad we thought the same way. Okay, that's not even straight, so I'll have to straighten it up. So if you don't like the let it snow for the inside, you can always leave it blank, or you can use the sentiment from a different set. But I'm actually going to put let it snow down here. Oh no. Okay, 2 sides, that's what it's for. Make sure you push down hard enough to get the transfer of ink. Okay. Okay, and then, so I have Let It Snow, and then we're going to do some cute little snowflakes. Let me, again, I'm using the wrong side of my, today is the opposite day. Let's just do opposite. This is a really pretty snowflake. And I haven't stamped with this yet, so let's hope it transfers over okay. I should condition it before I stamp it, but I am just going to stick this there. Look how pretty this is. There. There we go. What do you guys think? Is that cute? All right. And then we can stick this right in here. So I'm going to use Seal. You like it, Claire? Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. The snowman is so cute. And the penguin, oh my goodness, the penguin is adorable. And the dies cut the penguin out of the DSP. See these? Look at these guys. Oh, I cut a whole bunch of them out for future cards. All right. So which colors do you guys like? Do you like the blues or the greens for our little snowman? I like them both. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate it. And let me see if I can add me back so I can say goodbye. I can't. You like the green? I'm not a green person, but I mean, I love Pretty Peacock. I think the trees kind of add. I don't know. I wish I had done the snow, but I like the green too. All right. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this card and have an amazing night. And I will see you next week. All right. Take care. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me. Bye.